Namaste, I am Krishna Chaitanya Mandela, your EV bro. In India, there are so many electric scooters, but there is one special electric scooter in particular. And today, we have the special electric scooter CEO with us, the CEO of Versatile Electric Scooter, Mr. Chandu Kumar Potti. Sir, namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, my first question to you, you are a revolutionary in the electric two-wheeler segment by bringing up a budget electric scooter, 25,000 rupees. What is your agenda behind giving up a 25,000 electric scooter?
In India, if we take 140 crore people are there, among them hardly 25 to 30 crore people have personal transportation. So when we analyze what is the reason behind it, the major constraint what we understand was there is no budgetary vehicle that is affordable for all the masses. All the companies whomsoever are there in two-wheeler segment or IC engine segment, though they are striving their best to give affordable vehicle, they are not bit relevant to the GDP what as a nation we have. When we take the data, in any developed nation, people are buying with 3 to 4 months of their monthly earning, they are buying a vehicle. But in the case of India, if we take average vehicles which are running, it is costing around 8 to 9 months of their monthly earning. If we take 1.45 lakh as our per capita. So there is a relative need to have a budgetary scooter which should cost around 30,000 rupees and which can serve more people. We entered into that sweet spot to serve different people in that area.
Coming to the electric two-wheeler industry today, the electric vehicle industry is struggling. One of the reasons is the fire incidents. If you see last year, so many dealerships were closed because of the reason of this fire incidents. Do you think Versatile is one of the victims of the fire incident?
As such, we didn't have any problem with fire incidents, but as an industry, yes, there are some incidents where that will hit any industry. Naturally, people will lose trust, and whenever there are so many players, they come into the picture without having proper knowledge and adequate research. Naturally, these incidents tend to happen, and I don't think this will be a very big backlash for industry. In any evolving industry, natural incidents will happen. Over the period of time, people will understand and evolve. And with new government rules on especially battery, I hope all these problems will be addressed. And I'm hoping that these kind of incidents will not happen in future also.
I think you are very much aware that some of the manufacturers, some of the two-wheeler manufacturers in India, they are billing the charger separately. They are not providing the charger along with the vehicle. What is your opinion on that?
It is their individual choice. I cannot comment on them. And maybe because of the situations or a scale of economy, or maybe to hedge their product costings. In initial days, even every mobile maker, they used to give a free charger and free ear plugs. Nowadays, they are not giving it. So as the industry evolves, or maybe to hedge the cost, manufacturers, they'll tend to have their own strategies. So what comment you want from me?
So don't you think that will affect the small players?
Why it will affect? Maybe it is an opportunity even for a small player to sell chargers separately.
You take it as a positive way?
In business sense. But as on today, I stick on to my offering totally to my customers.
Coming to Versatile scooters, I think you have started with 3 variants, V45Li, 55Li and 90Li. Why you have discontinued the 90Li?
My customers, most of them, they use my vehicle for 5 to 10 kilometers, maybe hardly for maximum of 20 kilometers per day. And most of my customers, as per the data what we have taken by selling some 5 to 10,000 vehicles, we understood that people require vehicle for small needs, especially children or school-going kids or farmers or in village where people don't have a petrol bunk. So those are my areas or my domains of business. In that, when I observe, there is no need of long-range vehicle there. And by giving a long-range vehicle and asking them to pay more, it is useless. So I thought, let me discontinue the non-moving and elevate the moving product.
If you see the no license market, the two-wheeler industry, I think 99% of the two-wheelers offering 45 to 55 kph top speed, even with a no license scooter. I think you are in the 1% segment who are sticking to that, only offering 25 kph top speed. Don't you think it will affect your sales?
Are you commenting me or are you appreciating me?
You can take it anyway.
See, we are in a nation where we are bound to obey the laws of the country. As per country laws, you can go through site of our MV Act, CMVA, Central Motor Vehicle Act. It is clearly mentioned that any vehicle, motorized vehicle with below 250 watts of motor capacity and 25 kilometers of speed, it doesn't require license or registration, and even it requires it to be certified by ARAA or ICAT. So if someone is not following the guidelines, you should ask them why you are not following. You should not ask the person who is following it. You should appreciate me.
But the point here is they are taking as a common practice in the two-wheeler industry, especially in the no license vehicle. You are marked as a different person because they are taking it as a new law.
See, there are two things if we have to clarify this subject. One is people whomsoever were offering that, they have one problem because they don't have any R&D of their own. Their product is not their own. Their motor is not their own. Their design is not their own. They are getting it from some place and they are selling it by labeling it as some X, some Y, some Z. So they don't have the control on their ability of manufacturing it. When they don't have control, what they'll do? Some XYZ country, in that country, it is acceptable. So I am importing it and I am selling the same by thinking that it is acceptable in India. When most of the people are doing it, you are asking me that, no, why can't you do? But as per act or as per law, wrong cannot be right by making that, no, by so many people are doing it. Wrong can never be a right with that. We have to go by the law.
Now, as you mentioned earlier, like you are strong in the R&D segment, then why you are still not offering a proper suspension for your versatile electric scooter?
Yeah, initially our entire work was in upgrade of bicycle, and we have been working on that and we have delivered it and people are buying it and accepting it. Our next model will be with suspensions. I have got a lot of feedbacks even from so many customers. We are on process of doing it, and for us it will take it will take a lot of time in testing. I cannot go and release as such without proper testing and doing it. So it is under testing. I can show you the model in person.
Now coming to your versatile electric scooter, there is one more kind of feedback from the customers. There is a lithium-ion battery pack offering with a vehicle at least a minimum 3 years of warranty. But why still versatile with lot of R&D offering up to 12 months or 18 months of warranty on their battery packs?
Initially, we prepared our vehicle with lead acid. Later then we have shifted to lithium-ion. So while shifting, we have our own apprehensions on lithium-ion as it is. Though lithium-ion batteries are tested and proved, but no, to test it and prove it in our vehicle, we have gone, what I have to say, a little conducive way in the warranty period because we want to test it. So for that sake, initially we offered 12 months, later then we increased it to 18 months. And in upcoming models, we will improve it further.
And there is one more personal kind of feedback I want to give. Versatile is very lightweight electric scooter. It's hardly 35 kgs of weight. Easily anybody can rob the scooter, they can pull it and take it away. Why don't you add a kind of GPS system in it?
Sure, definitely it can be considered. And see, even a bicycle is very less weight. You cannot comment on the vehicle's weight. But though my vehicle is 30 kgs, it can pull 120 kgs or even 150 kgs. Off the record, I am telling you, even 200 kgs can be pulled, but I am not giving it as a specification. It is matter how much strength you have. And this GPS and navigation and other tools, software tools, yes, we are working on that and we may release it in further coming models.
If you see the battery technology, central government is mandating that AS 156 certified battery packs has to be used in any electric two-wheeler because of the fire incident. What kind of battery certification you are using in versatile electric scooter?
Yeah, that certification is mandate for especially registered vehicles. It has not been forced or implemented or asked by to do it in unregistered category, but still we are following it in order to avoid catastrophic incidents. As I said, we follow law of the land.
But what about people who are not following? For example, if you see the no license segment, most of the companies offering like 200 kgs, 250 kgs or even 300 kgs for a no license scooter. So it is giving an apprehension for the customer like this company is not giving the enough kind of power. Other companies are offering that. Why Versatile is sticking to 120 kgs? Even though you are following the laws, but it's actually affecting the customer mindset, isn't it?
See, for short-term gains, we can say many things. But if you look at the motor, what they are using, is it 250 watts or 500 watts or 1000 watts? That need to be examined. With 250 watts, if anyone can generate the torque what I am generating, and if anyone can generate the load capacity what I am doing, I'll appreciate them. But not with 500 or 1000 watts motor. And no, when they don't have the controllables, when they are getting somebody or no, putting into shoes of somebody, they are doing something. See, I don't want to comment on people who don't want to follow anything. I believe that no, nature will take its own course. As we have observed from last 5 years, so many people have vanished. These things will also get vanished. Market will stabilize at some point of time. There is some saying in Hindi, "Doodh ka doodh, pani ka pani." It will happen. Till that time, yes, we have to look at that. That's all.
Now, if you see the versatile electric scooters, you are famous for the budget segment. Initially, when it was launched in 2018, the price of VE55 LI is 25,000 rupees. Why it has increased almost like 10,000 rupees in the last 5 years of time?
There are many factors. Initially, we have launched, when we have launched, it was with lead acid. Later then, we have converted it to lithium ion. And last 2 years, pre-pandemic levels. And now you can compare metal rates and all the input substitute rates. Worldwide, there is substantial increase in magnets, metals, wires, copper, steel. So it is altogether we are in inflationary situation. It is inevitable for us to match up to that. Otherwise, there is no point of survival. Even you know that now how much GDP our nation has achieved since last 5 years. It is subsequent effect in all the products and services. It will happen. And I'm asking you a question. What is price of any IC engine? What vehicle you are driving 5 years back and what is today? You just examine yourself.
Price is hike.
So it is relative. It is not that no only particular my company product or my vehicle has been grown up. It is relative.
So finally, if someone want to buy versatile electric scooter, as a founder of the company, what are the 3 points you want to highlight?
Come drive, feel, then only you can decide upon it. Unless you don't feel it, unless you don't drive it, there is no point of taking any decision. Surprisingly, I get so many web bookings online. Though my intention was not to sell online, but I don't see it as what I have to say, an opportunity to sell online. I thought that vehicle need to be tested and filled and then only it need to be purchased. People from interior place of West Bengal, they're ordering online and taking my vehicle. It shocks me sometimes. But I always ask my team to call them and confirm it with them. When I ask them or when my team contacts them, they're telling me that no, we have gone through all the reviews. So, selling it. But I prefer that no, anyone whomsoever they want to take the vehicle, always test drive it before taking it. You will feel that punch. Though it looks very small, it will have a lot of good pickup. By that, no, you can decide clearly whether I have to or not, and the comfort levels and the utility levels.
Thank you so much for the key. So that's the complete interview with the founder of Versatile Electric Scooters, Mr. Chandu Kumar. So he clearly explained that their main agenda is to sell budget-friendly electric scooters. If you are an EV owner willing to share your ownership review with us, WhatsApp your details to the number shown on the screen, or else fill the form link in the description below. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to EV Bro. For EV reviews, please subscribe to EV Bro Reviews. For automobile videos, please subscribe to MES Auto.
Charge the nature, drive the future.